Well, as we take a look at the sky the next few hours, we're hoping for a little bit of clearing because we have the full harvest moon coming up, moonrise at 7:17 tonight. There's also a partial lunar eclipse, but you probably won't be able to see that. And it's also a supermoon, which means it's a little larger than the typical full moons that we get during the year. We have showers and storms now working our way through the Treasure Coast back on the northern side of the lake. Some lightning with this along the coastline, a few rumbles of thunder. There's a lightning strike there just north of Vero Beach between Sebastian around the Winter Beach area, and you can track that all the way down to Okeechobee now, and this is headed toward the coastline. The Storm Prediction Centers put us in a marginal level 1 threat for severe weather this evening, and I think the timing would be between about 8 and 10, maybe a little bit later than that. So it's going to be rumbles of thunder, and the computer models really firing things up. There's 8:30, there's 10 p.m., pretty active on the Vipercast model, 10:30, and then just like that, it's gone by midnight. Also, a coastal flood advisory. That's in effect because of the what we call the spring tides. Those are the high tides that we get at the full and the new moon in September, October, November. They're elevated. So you may see some coastal flooding in low-lying areas because of saltwater inundation at the high tide times the next couple of days into Thursday afternoon. Temperatures are in the 80s now. We have a front on the way. It's a slow mover and a little early in the season for it, but it does make its way down into central Florida on the weekend. There's a pretty significant low that develops off the coast, and because those winds are coming in from the north, that may drag down some slightly drier, slightly cooler air starting later Sunday and into Monday and Tuesday. Probably enough that you'll notice it, which would be nice. Hopefully that holds together. We also have the remnants of Gordon out there. Has a 40% chance of developing. It's struggling, but it's moving north, so it's no concern to us. Boating? Well, there's still the swell. Seas about 2 to 4 and smooth for the inland waters. Your forecast tonight, 70 showers and storms and a couple of strong, isolated severe storms still possible as we get into the evening. Quiet now, but that's going to change. 90 tomorrow, sunshine to start. And again, showers and storms on the way, mainly in the afternoon. Similar weather pattern for Thursday and Friday. A little bit less widespread with the rain on the weekend. And I think by later Sunday, we're going to notice a little bit of a drop in the humidity and the temperature, as you can see, into the 80s instead of the 90s by the weekend and early next week.